I know this guy who was flying to Japan. He's a San Francisco skateboarder. I live in San Francisco. He's kind of like a local legend in San Francisco. He had some kind of art show in Tokyo. He does kind of interesting watercolors, but he's not like a famous artist. He is maybe not the most stable person in the world. He doesn't fly that often. He flew to Japan. He got into a tussle with the Japanese equivalent of TSA, where he basically at the end of it said, well, then why don't you x-ray my entire body? And he jumped into the x-ray thing, and then they arrested him, and he stayed in Japan for months in a mental hospital. But I think about that every time I'm checking my bags and they're kind of pushing you around. I'm like, well, I'm just going to get on the conveyor belt. It is horrible, right? But it's super funny because we're all laughing at my mentally ill friend who... The Mississippi Delta is shining like a national guitar. I'm following the river down the highway to the cradle of Civil War. I'm going to Graceland, I'm going to Graceland. Memphis, Tennessee, I'm going to Graceland. Poor boys and pilgrims with families, we are going to Graceland. My traveling companion is 9 years old. He is the father of my first marriage. I've reason to believe we all will be received in Graceland. She comes back to tell me she's gone. As if I didn't know that, as if I didn't know my own bed. As if I didn't notice the way she brushed her hair from her forehead. You say losing love is like a window in your heart. Everybody sees you blown apart. Everybody feels the wind blow. Oh, I'm going to Graceland. Memphis, Tennessee, I'm going to Graceland. Poor boys and pilgrims with families, we are going to Graceland. My traveling companion is 9 years old. He is the child of my first marriage. I've reason to believe we all will be received in Graceland. There's a girl in New York City who calls herself the human trampoline. And every time I see her falling and tumbling and turning, I say, oh, this is what she means. She means we're bouncing in the Graceland. I see losing love is like a window in your heart. Everybody sees you blown apart. Everybody sees the wind blow. Oh, I'm going to Graceland. Memphis, Tennessee, I'm going to Graceland. And pilgrims with families, we are going to Graceland. My traveling companion is 9 years old. He is the child of my first marriage. Maybe he tries to defend every love, every ending, or maybe there's no obligations now. I've reason to believe we all will be received in Graceland. I can't believe I remembered those lyrics. Let's have some cupcakes. Does that sound right? Does this work? Yeah, and then we'll have cupcakes and then I'll come back and I'll play some more music. Thank you.